Do it scared. Do it absolutely knees wobbling, terrified, because the only way you conquer fear is looking it dead in the eyes, smiling, and then delving right into it, hugging her, embracing her, free falling, because you know in the end you will always land on your 2 feet. Whatever goal, whatever idea, whatever aspiration you have that you are working towards aligning with, you're not chasing, you're just taking active actions to meeting the desired destination. You it will happen. It will happen in divine time. You will never be able to control time, so you must release it, but every day do it scared. Do it scared, and that will absolutely shatter whatever funk you're in, and eventually you'll get clarity. All your doubts and questions you ask yourself do is reveal how far you are in alignment with whatever you're seeking, as well as how confident you are in yourself, how assured you are in yourself. How much external validation are you asking for from others? Because if there's one thing I can give you, advice wise, beyond do it scared, it's you don't need anybody's validation. Comparison is the thief of all joy. And if you're comparing your progress to another's, you're going to rob your joy. Some people peak in high school, other people get Oscars in their 50s. It's just a matter of divine timing and never giving up. As long as you believe you can do what you want to do, you will do it. As long as you believe you can have something, you'll eventually have it. The brain doesn't know what's real or fake. So if you continually envision your goal, your dream, your aspiration, your idea, your design, your art, whatever it be, and you feel the emotions of gratitude and joy and peace and love and just excitement, if you harness those emotions while envisioning that thing, you will eventually be in the reality of obtaining that thing, of being that individual, of doing whatever you're seeking to do. Because your brain processes your daydreams to be reality, and whatever you give your energy and emotions to is what you're aligning with. So if you're in a period where you feel to be in a funk, where you're scared to make the next step, where you don't know what the next step is, where you're questioning, do I really want this? Can I really do this? Do it scared. All those questions are doing is revealing to how sure you are in yourself and how much in alignment you are with what you want. And I promise the more you do it scared, the more you redirect those questions into, no, I know I can do this. No, I know I can create this. No, I know I can be this person. You will become whatever you seek to align with, as long as you believe it. So if you're in the funk, do it scared. Do it absolutely knees wobbling, legs trembling. Do it scared. I promise you'll break the funk. And if I gotta take it to be scientific with you, let me do it. Every law we now know in science was once a theory. Thus, you could argue, are they technically laws? Because every law can be unproven back to a theory, and every theory can be proven into a law. Let me take it a step further. Everything that is now known was once unknown. Steve Jobs, he had an idea. I'm going to create an iPhone, and it's going to be a touchscreen. So many people laughed at him, but what am I holding today in my hand? A touchscreen iPhone that I can make calls on, that I can search the internet on, that I can do so much on. This was once a thought, and it's now a known. This was once a theory, it is now a law. Anything you want to do, you can do, even if it's not already in reality, because you can be the person to bring it into reality. As long as you put your mind to it and you keep your mind dedicated to it, focused on it, working every day into aligning with it. And every day you say, no, I know I'm going to be at that end goal. I know I'm going to create that. I know I'm going to do this. You are one step further into actually living the reality in which whatever exists in. It might not exist today, but it can exist tomorrow. It might seem impossible, but everything that once seemed impossible has been proven to be possible. Whack, I know. But again, use that as motivation to further your discipline and to working towards your goals, your aspirations, your dreams and desires. And I promise you, every day you're one step closer. And when you feel like your life is falling apart, you don't know how much longer you can do it. You don't know if you're actually working towards aligning with it because it feels so far off. It feels like a dream. Those are all stages you just soak up and enjoy because they are pinpoints in your destination that are proving to you, hey, no, you're in alignment with this. Your subconscious is protecting you in the moments you have doubts and you have fears because all your subconscious knows is the now and it can feel the future. And so if you come from living in a fight or flight reality, it's going to do everything to keep you safe. But the more you redirect your thoughts into an abundant reality, the more you will align with what you want and your subconscious will help you work towards it. So don't let the fears, the doubts, any negativity be what stops you from pursuing your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, because I promise you, you will do it. You will do it, even if you do it scared. No one that is successful lived a day without fear, okay? No one is just so robotic that they don't fear life. They don't fear the minor steps, the big steps, whatever. You're human. But all that fear does is reveal how strong you are as an individual, how strong your beliefs are in yourself, how much confidence you have, and how close or far you are from your aspiration. And the more confident you are, the closer you are to your goal. No artist made art and midway through making their art asked people, does this look like art? Do you think I'm an artist? They just made it and released it because they know whomever will resonate with it will resonate, whomever won't. And maybe it will be decades before people give you your applause, but who cares? You're doing it because making art gives you purpose. You're doing it because you feel if you didn't do this, you would be sinning against humanity. Meaning falling short of yourself or society. That's what I mean by sin. Greco-Roman term. You fall short of yourself and society. So, do it scared. Do it absolutely petrified and terrified. And I promise you won't be scared for long. You won't. And if anything, those funks, those thoughts, those doubts, those negativities, they grow more and more silent the farther along you go in your path. And you may have a month funk. You may have a 3-month funk. You may absolutely feel like your life's falling apart in a week, in a day, in an hour. Who knows? I'm just saying, when life feels to be falling apart, that's when it's about to take off. When you feel the deepest in the cave and you don't see the light, that's when the light's about to shine on you. So do it scared. And just have divine trust and faith, and don't compare your path to anyone else's because divine timing is different for all of us. And as I said, some people peak in high school just as others win Oscars at 56, win Oscars at 70, 60, whatever. So who cares? You do you, boo. You follow your goals and your dreams, and I promise you will succeed. And if there's no evidence to back it now, no freaking problem, because everything that once seemed impossible has been proven possible, and you can be another individual to prove the impossible is possible. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.